can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those.
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy, disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good, it's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Rapid fire stomps to the back.
Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Put into the corner, what could be next?
Driven down with a power bomb.
And now headed to the outside.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings. Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity chip.
I don't think you've been introduced to the new...
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps.
Thunder and lightning raining down on the challenger here. Getting him right into the corner.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Oh.
My goodness, look at this buffet of strikes.
Tag's made. Whips across the ring. And double shoulder block.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display.
Flatliner.
Enough is enough. Over and over. So much aggression.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Poison Rana.
I'd be impressed if I wasn't so horrified with what maneuver I just witnessed.
Look at this. Ooh.
Countered with the knee to the face. She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped. Boom! Claymore delivered. Ooh. Oh!
Forearm after forearm. Vicious attack. An endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked.
Tagged into the action.
Wow, what a big boot.
Here comes Corey. Here we go. Boom! Kinshasa.
She makes the tag. Oh, look at this. Arm wrench. Oh, by a lariat right to the face.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
He gets the tag.
what a forearm. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Down across the neck.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And he has the shoulder up before, too.
Staying in this one.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Ah, the hero of the moment.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy.
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the...
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page.
You haven't heard? We've lost the...
Cody lost the belt? How the hell did I miss?
He didn't lose the title in him.
If I'd have been there...
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on...
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before...
Okay, good luck.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy.
Could be.
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title and
She beat you?
like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
Beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the W.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica?
locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen is out in the arena parading around with the belt.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Chosen, I kicked your ass once. Paragons, but
did.
then
Then,
you
yes.
you are. I guess
Pretty-
no. You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg.
Of course it is. Io didn't She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake. Cute, though.
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real
WWE archives.
The WWE arc?
You are...
See, I'm mutiny through and through. Just trying to keep it on the down low so I can really stick it to WWE when they least expect it.
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the archives.
Everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be a blow they will never recover from.
I think I'll be there right on time.
Come on!
It looks like this superstar brought back a souvenir from the WWE archives.
The last time these two got their hands on each other, they almost tore the WWE archives down around them.
And the reaction to this superstar driving out in Stone Cold's monster truck just about tore the roof off this building.
Let's see if the superstar can keep on trucking once the bell rings.
All that.
Not going to be any question about.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
And the shoulders up.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily. Claymore! Good night!
Enough is enough. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Persistent barrage. Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title.
What a barrage of stops. Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold.
Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
Io trying to withstand this surge.
She's bringing the fight outside.
Nice takedown, and now just battering knees.
What a shot. You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Taking things to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Stop after stop after stop. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
And Io gets pounced on. Claymore! The champ really feeling the effects of this match now.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match.
Io has lost any control this match.
Io has to start volleying back somehow.
Over and over. So much aggression.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Power from the suplex. Forearm after forearm. Vicious attack.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there.
Just punishing their opponent.
Return fire from Io.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Claymore!
Nice takedown, and now just battering knees. Oh, my God.
Just going all out with every blow. Check your face after that one. And cover now for the match. 2. No, she kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Oh, man. Ooh, what a damaging blow. bringing this back into the ring. Just like that, she turned it around. And Io's offense gets fought off.
Are we about to see it? Game 6! The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
There's 2. No, she kicks out, she kicks out.
The title still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion. Look at this. Oh, beautiful inverted Phoenix splash.
2. Oh, the champ survives.
This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
2.
Yes, we have a new champion. And with that victory, the undisputed WWE Championship belt is coming back to Raw and SmackDown, right where it belongs.
I don't know, Saxton. Right now, it looks like it might belong around that superstar's waist.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me.
I feel
But you
it's
called.
about time.
I suppose my
I
only...
didn't steal it.
I suppose the only thing...